Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's so good to be here. I really appreciate everyone as you're joining. Thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah, happy, blessed new moon time. I hope you're feeling good today. How are you feeling? Let's just before we jump into it, let's take 3 big sighs, shall we? As a teacher, beloved sister of mine likes to say, we need more audible sighs in our world, right? So let's just like let it all out. Ready? This time is all about letting go a little bit of the control we're trying to take over the things that we can't control, letting go of the things that we can't control, and focusing and allowing the space to be and take action where we can. Um, so yeah, this is just time to draw. Like I'm just gonna share my other screen here and work on a project that I'm trying to finish up in this new moon exhalation phase, as I've learned, right? And full moon is this inhalation, building, 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 and then the new moon, we kind of release. Thank you, dear sister Jocelyn from Living Embodiment, for your work and teaching me all of that. Yeah, so as we are in this blessed new moon exhalation phase, what are you letting go of? What are you calling in for this new burst of creative time? What are you closing down? What creative projects are you finishing? And what creative projects are you calling in? So for me, I am working on finishing some exciting pet portraits. This is a These are some of my favorite projects to do for clients. And this time I'm doing it this one I'm doing a little differently because I recently learned risograph printing, how to use a risograph printer. Has anyone ever heard of risograph printing? Let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to answer it somewhere. Uh, so yeah, risograph printing is kind of a newer and newer form of printing. It uses limited inks, but it uses real ink instead of toner. It kind of like the actual printer looks a little like a photocopier, but it's so not a photocopier. But kind of works a little bit like it in the way that you just have to press a button. You don't have to do the whole screen printing physical nature of it, which I full disclosure, I've never actually done screen printing. That was not in my design program. I sometimes wish I did, but anyway, well, we're here now, and I have recently found some that you can make some really cool designs on a Riso printer, even with it being because you like print one. They're like one color print, or they're like single color prints. So you can layer things and create more colored designs. And so yeah, I'm having fun experimenting with designing for that with a couple because what's cool about this pet portrait I'm about to share with you is that I'm doing four of them because it's for a whole family and it's gonna be a whole like piece on a wall, like a quad piece on the wall. And so yes, this beloved dog friend was a real heartbreak to lose in this neighborhood. We're really missing our beloved Maggie in this neighborhood. She just brought so much joy. And that's what I love about doing pet portraits is it's a chance for me to really honor that energy. And by the way, we do not need to wait till your animal dies in order to get a pet portrait or in order to honor them and be special about them. That's often when people think about ordering pet portraits, and it doesn't always need to be that way. I encourage you to, I don't know, maybe after seeing this, you'll be like, ooh, maybe I just want something fun for my wall. Whatever. Totally up to you. No pressure there. I'm just going to show you my process and what I'm working on and what I'm trying to finish before we leave on a little road trip tomorrow. So I'm going, oh, let me go back here and share. Yeah. So basically, I'm designing these prints for a risograph printer. And so I know I'm just going to show you two today. Well, maybe I'll show you where I'm at with the other two, but really, let's start with two because those are the two that are closer to done. And yeah, I'm going to try not to talk too much longer. I'm just here to hang out with you and show you what I'm working on and encourage you to work on a creative project of your own and think about what you're trying to finish, what you're finishing right now and calling, or what you're wanting to call in, what projects you're trying to call in for this next moon as we wane into this or wax into this full moon time, and what you're letting go of in order to fully letting go of or finishing, or yeah, what are you letting go of or finishing in order to call in that intention, uh, that creative project you really want? You know, what is it you really want to go for? And are you talking down to yourself? And being like, oh, no, I can't do that. I'm not good enough for that. Or can you, if you are, I encourage you, and we all struggle with this. I struggle with this. I am like really, I cannot say I'm better off in any way. But can you let go of that? Can we let go of that? This is a collaborative thing. We're doing this together. We're letting go of, let's get better at letting go of that negative self-talk and encourage each other to take that leap, take that step, make that offer, and do that project that maybe you're a little scared to do, whatever it is, if you're called to it. do it. If you're called strongly, so this is an opportunity to check in with yourself with what projects you're really strongly called towards and what projects you maybe need to let go of. Um, so yeah, here's portrait one. It's basic. I'm just starting here because it's kind of a good place. This is basically done. Um, so maybe we'll even get into some other things today. Yeah, so this is our beloved Maggie, Burmese mountain dog, and she's looking pretty good. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm missing a piece of feedback from the last review meeting with the client, and so I'm not sure what I'm missing now, but I will fix that next time we meet. For now, what do you think? What do you think? She's cute, huh? All right. Yeah, and basically, I'm not trying to do this formally, so just jump in, jump off, chime in as people come in. I'll try and repeat what I need to, repeat some of these prompts, and I'm just gonna put on some music, which will likely not show up in the video. Still figuring out that part. So yeah, I let's see. Let's just go with I need some peace shine. So we're gonna go with this peace shine radio on Spotify. And oh, wrong room. All right. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, last time I tried to just listen, like I usually listen to some real lo-fi people that say no, I lo-fi in the title. Yellow Cherry Jam has some good ones in that regard. Today, we're going to do things a little differently on the speaker. Let me know if you want me to turn it up or what. This, if you can hear it, is Archaic Ruins by Peach. Archaic Ruins by Peach Signs. Peace Shine. Peace Sign. S-I-N-E. All right, what do we got here? All right, so this is actually feeling a little more complete. So I'm actually gonna go back over here where you can see that I have some recoloring to do. I feel like I just keep feeling like I'm missing a very, maybe it was on this one, missing a very important piece of feedback. I don't remember what it is. So that's why I love your feedback. If you know what I'm talking about, if you see it, if you see something, please share it. Okay. So, and I'm recoloring because this the risograph print studio that I am going to use has this very handy list of colors. And so I am trying to follow their guidelines there so it comes out as close as possible. So it looks the way I want it to. All right, so 132, 89, 175. One thing I am figuring out in Costco, like I figured out in other daily programs, is you can't, even though I wish I could pull in colors from another project more easily. Supposedly I could look at usually use libraries to do that between like Illustrator or Photoshop or whatever, but in Fresco I don't see the same library options. So, but I do love that in Fresco it'll pull in all the colors from the photo you used. I think that's a pretty nice feature. So trade-offs. Okay. And I already forgot what this RGB was. Like not right. 145. I think even 49. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's gonna be the darkest color. So we're just gonna walk in details, but it's kind of what this part's for because we're getting ready for print. So it's I'm gonna get lost in the details, right? This is the time for details. So, um, okay, so darkest color. I'm gonna do lightest color. Isn't she cute? She's turning out so cute. Oh, and that's right. Just realized what I didn't do on the other one yet. I found this happy accident with this one where now I have to remember how I did that because it was a totally happy accident. Oh, Mm. There's a word that gets used, so I'm like, really awesome. That's so weird. They're connected, but like, yeah. And so it's like, this is where I'm like, well, what do I exactly do with these? All right, well, let's finish recoloring. So we got the dark, we got the light. The screws are where I messed up on this like happy accident. It's only so much happy accident. I'm like seeing where it actually messed up. All right, we're figuring this out though. Okay. Mm, okay, so we got the dark, we got the light. Me. Oh, this we could do like a the eyes, and the nose holes. Oh, I guess I want the light for. Okay, so for medium. Is where it can be easy for me to overthink things. But at this point, this happy accident kind of has been committed. So, right, all right, and then the tongue. Maybe is a little bit brighter. Okay. Um, oh, other ones. Cute little eyebrow. Oh, I might have done this. Okay. Haha, and I think I figured it out. That's okay. I like when that happens. Okay. 2320. I believe that's right. Okay. A lot of coffee today or something because I didn't know like circles at the gym. Yeah, it's pretty long. Lots of webinars this morning. Oh, getting fatigue is real. So that's why this is a fun time. She this is the Balkan month. Like it was in Balkan month. Yeah. Just saw them this weekend. Him this weekend. Thanks for Balkan month with nearest is actually it's a specific. It's a cool album. Pardon the cough. I still getting over the sickness. Should have seen me last. Okay, maybe these are closer to being done than I thought. Okay, so now I gotta figure it out. How I can masked it. So so yes, for those of you joining us late, look at that cute Maggie with her tongue out. Oh. This is a research pen. I can only really do two colors. I don't know how this, yeah, but we'll see how this works. It might change. I'm learning with this project. Learning if I need to, because usually I like to add a little note or, the pet's name. I'm realizing that would be a good help. It's like, um, I really been messed up. Let's go check out it. Yeah, yeah, something really obvious, I feel like, in this one that I'm not thinking of right now. But yeah, don't be afraid to use ones. Don't be afraid to use as many ones as you need. You can always delete them when you're done. It's hidden things. Um, okay. Really gotta figure out how to. I gotta remember how to do this happy accident, guys. All right, because I liked the online list. I believe I did do this color. Figure it out. See, I remember. I am smart. So smart. Anyway. So, um, not really sure what to do with those extra hairs. Do I give them like a color that basically will just erase them, you know? So, let's do this one. Oh, okay. Did not think about those on the Yeah, at this point, probably. Problems. Actually easier to see if I just and well, way harder than I thought. Actually, thanks. All right, really gotta put sorry, 15 minutes on this call. Mhm. Now it's everything so damn nice kids. Oh, I'm sure. Wow, it's like I've heard a lot of these songs, and then I realized, wow, like, that's the thing with Spotify, it's couples, it's you don't always realize who you're listening to. Hmm, maybe I should have started for that. Cute little Maggie knows. We love Maggie. We love Maggie. Um, I'll read it. So, least, it's been hard. Now they're all individual shapes. Sure, for real. So there's the benefit of doing the like outline with no color outline. So One thing I do know about this is I have this going to the edge, and in some ways I still want that, but on a risograph printer, you don't want that. So, she was laying down, so I'm not sure if I really want her looking like she's standing up. So I think I might leave it like this. That means the colors are really good. So, yeah, feeling pretty decent about this. What do you think? Was this fun? Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here, and hope you have a very, very pleasant just sigh out all those troubles. Sigh them all out, girl. Sigh them all out, man, woman, and all of you people. You got this. Not you. Keep being creative, yours. It's what heals. Even if you're not, you say you're not an artist or you're not a drawer, you don't draw, whatever you tell yourself, you challenge you to take notice of what you tell yourself and maybe challenge them. And or if you really aren't, and you just know, hey, Kathy, like I'm not, like, then find your creative bliss. Everybody. Don't say you're not creative because everybody has some form of creativity and it might not look like art we know. It might not be a common art medium like drawing or painting. It could be getting really creative in your business. You're really good at building businesses. Right. So you are creative. So if you're telling yourself you're not, you are creative and you got this. And I got you. That's fun. It's really a pleasure being here with you and celebrating, exhaling, and exhaling with you. I appreciate you and wish you all the best with your cool endeavors. Yeah, good to know. I figured that out at the very end. All right. Have a very wonderful rest of your day. May it be filled with peace and ease, courage, be courageous in whatever you do.